Hi everybody! This is an instruction video for how to play the board game Circulation. There are 4 different pieces for the players to choose from. When the game begins, each player will begin at the heart and make their way through 3 different pathways: the head, the upper extremities, and the lower extremities. After rolling the dice, the players will begin their game by starting with the pathway of the head. The player will move accordingly along the red spaces, which represent the arteries. Thus, the player will have to answer a question from the artery cards correctly. If the player does not answer the question correctly, then the player cannot stay on that spot and must move back to the original spot before the roll. The end spot of each pathway is a turnaround point, where the player will move back toward the heart. These end spots are also safe spots, meaning that the player does not have to answer a question to keep their place. There are 4 different safe spots in the game: the brain, the heart, the hand, and the foot. While moving back toward the heart, the player will move along the blue spaces. These represent the veins. Thus, the player will have to answer a question from the vein cards. If the player does not answer the question correctly, then the player cannot stay on that spot and must move back to the original space before the roll. After completing the pathway of the head, players will have to move toward the pathway of the upper extremities, followed by the pathways of the lower extremities. The first player to make it through all 3 pathways and back to the heart wins the game. Now you know everything that you need to know to play the board game Circulation. Have fun, and may the smartest friend win.